Things are changing day by day with GTA 6. Every week that goes by, Rockstar Games is working very hard to make the best video game possible, and the trailer is starting to be imminent, especially if we're looking at a fiscal year 2024 release date, which is April 1st, 2024 to March 31st of 2025. That is the release window of GTA 6 confirmed by the CEO of Take-Two, Strauss Zelnick, that he did in a CNBC interview. Now, starting with the development cost of GTA 6, which is going to be sky high. In the previous GTA 6 news videos, we were looking at about a $1 billion development cost for the game. A few months later, it looks like that development cost has jumped up to $2 billion, which is by far the most expensive video game ever. Not only in the gaming industry, but just to give you perspective, this is going to be the most expensive entertainment item ever. There's never been any entertainment product ever anywhere that costs $2 billion to make. That is going to be the development cost that's been reported recently, which I'm guessing is not only making the game but also the advertising of the game. They're probably gonna advertise this game a lot, even though they don't necessarily need to, in my opinion, because it already has such a buzz, and just the name GTAVI is already so widely known by everyone and just globally anticipated. Take a look at this crazy fact. With that $2 billion budget for GTA 6, that means that game is more expensive than 7 NBA teams. GTA 6 is more expensive than the worth of 7 teams in the NBA, the best basketball league in the world. That's actually insane to think about. Hopefully that gives you a good perspective on how much of a crazy budget it is for just a video game. Now, moving on, it's already known that Rockstar loves to troll us with different teasers for upcoming things in their current games. They've teased Red Dead Redemption 2 inside of GTA 5 before, and they've teased GTA 6 plenty of times already in GTA 5 Online. And guess what? They did it yet again. They did it with a livery that they released fairly recently on the Molotov, which is interestingly enough just a flipped livery of a current one that we already had on a few vehicles in the game. One of the vehicles is the Night Shark. So if we take a look at the Night Shark, the Rockstar themed livery on it has an IV, which is the exact logo for GTA 4. So what Rockstar did with the recently released one, which is basically the same livery just flipped, and as you can probably imagine, when flipping the IV for GTA 4, you get VI, which stands for GTA 6. Rockstar wouldn't just make a simple error like this, oh sorry, we accidentally flipped a livery that's already existed in the game that we re-released on the Molotov. This is just yet another way for them to tease GTA 6, because they're not gonna flip it for no reason. Everything on that livery is flipped, including the IV. It transfers to VI, teasing GTA 6 yet again. Let me know, do you think this was just a genuine mistake and they still need to fix this to this day? Because this livery's been out for a good like month at the time of this recording, or is this just yet another way for them to troll us and tease us a little bit? I tend to think it's likely the second option. And to be a little more accurate, the livery that we saw on the Night Shark has just been mirrored on the Molotov, so it's not exactly flipped. Diving into the leaked gameplay that we got a bit over a year ago in 2022, a lot of people saw that gameplay, and let me just tell you, it was stunning if you haven't watched it. Take-Two and Rockstar are constantly scattering around the internet to make sure those clips just do not get leaked, but unfortunately for them, they do get posted on just random websites, and here and there you just might see them. Something interesting that someone actually did is pinpointed the specific buildings and landscapes that you can see over in the distance inside of the gameplays, and he just compared them to the real life versions. He actually found the real life versions of these things in the Miami area, and it's pretty cool to see the different real life locations that Rockstar took and are putting in GTA 6. As you can see, he did mark these locations on the real life like Google Earth map of Miami. Some of these locations are close to the beach, some of these are in the downtown area, some are a bit more in the countryside and the inner part of Florida. Just the fact that we know a lot of the locations that Rockstar took and put into GTA 6 is kind of crazy, I have to say, especially because some of the buildings that he pinpointed on the map look very realistic and very accurate to the real life version, which is similar to what we have in downtown Los Santos. I mean, Maze Bank building is extremely similar to the US Bank Tower that they have in downtown Los Angeles in real life, and they're doing exactly that with GTA 6, taking real realistic looking buildings, and they're doing exactly that with Miami, taking buildings and making realistic versions of them inside of the game. Not that anyone was actually thinking they're gonna make completely fictional buildings that look like they could be in Miami, but it's just cool to see that Rockstar is taking real life places and real life things. It's gonna be pretty realistic, so if you haven't been to Miami in real life, this could definitely be a pretty good taste of what it's like. On screen, I did have to blur the pictures from the leaked gameplay just cause you never know, Take-Two might still really care about people not even seeing pictures from the leaked gameplay, let alone the gameplay video itself. There's people that call themselves the GTA 6 mapping community, and what they're doing is trying to pinpoint every single thing they saw in the gameplay and put it on a map to try to figure out what the GTA 6 map is actually going to look like. And the map that we've checked out before, which is going to be on screen right now once again, might actually not be too inaccurate. There's probably a lot of things in this map that are actually decently accurate. We'll have to just wait and see. The one thing we know for sure about the map is that it's going to be probably about twice the size of GTA 5's map, meaning it's going to be very big. Speaking of GTA 5's map, I would say GTA 5's map is a decent size, but a good amount of the map is just plain mountains and they're not very interesting. With GTA 6's map set to be about 2 times the size of it, we're definitely hoping for a map that's more alive and has a lot more interesting places, and hopefully not as many bland and just basic areas that there isn't much to do in. A very substantial report we got about the map of GTA 6 is that there's gonna be different natural disasters and events happening that are actually gonna affect the map itself, which would also hopefully get us map expansions, because with GTA 5 the thing is they started the map with a lot of bland areas, but what they did with a lot of those areas is put locations for, let's say, the facilities and the bunkers and different things like that. So Rockstar did a decent job to actually fill up some of those bland areas, although I still think they're pretty boring. Our hopes for the next GTA game is that they have less of those bland areas, and if they want to add a property like a facility or a bunker in GTA 5, they should just do a little map expansion to make more room for more properties in the game, instead of just starting off with a lot of boring areas and then actually making use of those areas. But maybe you disagree, let me know. Also, a big part of the game is going to have to do with the in-game type of social media. It's going to be an in-game parody of, you can say, Facebook or Instagram. It'll all be through the in-game phone, which then you can get notifications for likes, comments, and all that type of stuff. Exactly like real life people have their own Instagram profiles, this is going to be an in-game social media profile for your GTA character. It's been rumored that whatever friends you add on that in-game social media, you can actually do a call with them, even if they're in a different online session. So basically across sessions, you can do a voice call with your friends, which is very, very cool. It's kind of like an in-game voice call. I guess that's just like an Xbox Live Party or like a PlayStation Party Chat alternative, although we don't really need that, but I guess it is a feature in the game. That's as far as we know of about this in-game social media right now, but it might be even more substantial than we think. In other news, someone found an ex-Rockstar employee's LinkedIn profile. This is apparently a graphics designer that worked at Rockstar between July 2020 to December of 2022. It says this graphic designer worked as a part of the global 2D UI team to contribute to the development of GTA 6, GTA Trilogy Remaster, and GTA 5 Next Gen Update. He completed more than 500 in-game 2D assets for GTA 6, more than 25 unique brands for GTA 6 identity design with merchandising, interior prop labels, and a bunch of different things like signage, billboards, and a lot of in-game stuff. And the next thing is, if you're into sports at all, you've probably heard that possibly the biggest athlete of all time, Lionel Messi, has joined Miami. Some people made designs of Messi in Miami that looked a lot like GTA Vice City designs, like for example Tommy Vercetti, the protagonist of Vice City. Someone just put his signature clothing on Messi after he joined Miami, and so I guess this is fantasizing only, but what if Messi were to wear something to a certain game or a certain event that actually teases GTA 6? The best example I could get for this is when James Harden teased Call of Duty Black Ops 4, I believe. He literally just had like a hat of Black Ops 4, and that was the very first official tease of that game. What if Lionel Messi, the one and only, would be the one to tease Tease the one and only GTA 6 game. That would actually be super cool. Of course, it is only a fantasy as of right now, but that would actually be insane if that were to happen. Now click the video on screen now for everything that we know of so far that's going to be included in GTA 6, like different features and in-game locations. I hope you all enjoy that video, and peace.